My name is Shivlee and here today we are going to study a very interesting topic from SST, that is natural disaster. So as we can see that natural disaster is having two different words. First is natural and second one is disaster. So first let us know what the word disaster means. Disaster means the destruction which may cause loss to the life and the property. And when this loss is done or when this destruction is done by the nature, then it is called the natural disaster. This natural disaster can be done with due to the various reasons. The reasons are earthquake, cyclone, flood, drought, tsunami, landslide and forest fire. So we will go forward and know all these causes, all these things one by one in detail. So let's start with first, that is the earthquake. What the earthquake means? Their earthquake is having the various tectonic plates. Suppose these are the tectonic plates. When their vibration or the shaking in the tectonic plates, then the upper surface of the earth is also affected. Suppose this is a building and it is on the upper surface of the earth, and these two are the tectonic plates. When there is a vibration or the shaking in the tectonic plates, it also affects the upper thing which is situated on the or built up on the upper surface of the earth, suppose building. So due to the earthquake, the various buildings and the life properties are also affected. The earthquake is started from the earth core. Suppose this is our earth and the earthquake starts from a certain point. This is called the focus, and the just above part on the surface of the earth is called the epicenter. So earthquake starts from the epicenter and the things around on the upper surface of the earth is also affected due to the earthquake. Okay, the study of earthquake is called the seismology. And the occurrence of earthquake is understand with a very sensitive instrument that is called seismograph. And the intensity of earthquake is measured on the Richter scale. So this is all about the earthquake. Earthquake may cause a huge damage or destruction to the mankind and property. Let's come forward and study the next thing, that is cyclone. What the cyclone means? Cyclone happens when the low pressure is surrounded with the high pressure. Cyclone always move towards the center. Heavy or high speed winds move toward the center in a circulation form. This is called the cyclone. Cyclone is very destructive and it damages the life and property on the earth. The main areas of India that is affected with the cyclone are Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, coastal area of Gujarat and Maharashtra. Let's come forward and study the third thing, that is flood. Flood means it is a situation when the river cross its boundaries and flood and spread over the surrounding areas of the river. That floods caused damage to the surrounding area or the coastal areas, and it damaged the land and the property and the agricultural land also. The flood is the reason behind the flood are some of the reasons as the damage, the wrong construction of the dam and the canals, deforestation or blockage in the river passage. These are the reasons because of which flood happens. And some main seasons of the floods are during the rainy season, that is from July to September. Next is drought. What is drought? Drought is a situation when there is a very less availability of water. Drought is a situation when the rainfall is not in a proper way or in an adequate way. These are the reasons behind the drought due to the drought, what happens that the human being, animals, all the agricultural productivity also get affected because of it. And because of drought, we are having very irregular or the inadequate irrigation facilities which affect our agricultural productivity in India too. The regions which are affected with drought are the Rajasthan and Jharkhand, Telangana. These are the regions which are mainly affected with drought. Next is tsunami. What is tsunami? Tsunami is a situation when have large amount of water is displaced. The tsunami is very water is run at a very high speed, near about 500 to 1000 kilometer per hour. Next is landslide. Landslide is a situation when high amount of soil, mud, trees flow down from hill and mountain to the plain area, and it affect the vegetation and life of human being also. The last is the forest fire. Forest fire is a situation when uncontrolled fire affect the vegetation and the life of the surrounding. So this all about the various natural disaster. I hope this topic is interesting for you. That's all about today. Thank you.